Alrighty, how's it going, my dudes? Wait, is that what it's actually called? Is it called an attached spell? That sounds wrong. Mods, can we get a fact check on that, please? Yo, how's it going, Bear and Seth? Only VIPs. Bro, you were so close to getting on VIP right there, I'm not gonna lie, so you better watch yourself. Well, you're bragging about that. Am I quieter? I think I'm quieter. Wait, who's a Vanguard? True, I forgot about Vanguard. Chat broken, what do you mean? Where's the chat? No, where's the chat? Dude, dude, I was like, who the fuck is EU? I was like, who's EU? What are you making me roll from? Oh my god. I was fucking stun locked there, bro. What the fuck's this thing called? Oh, it's so ugly, bro. Fuck. Brother, wait, what? What the fuck's the point of the opacity being if you can't see the messages? What? Oh my god, we had so much work. Oh no. Oh wait, okay, we fixed it. We fixed it. wonder how that looks. Oh, why is it so ugly? What's a good font? The fuck is that? Oh, I made this. Oh my god! Instead of making it white, I added a shadow. Oh my god. Okay, hopefully that should be it. Yeah, that seems fine, okay. Whatever. It's not how I usually have it, but... It is what it is. We can leave it for now. So can I get top op now? Should we go fishing for top ops? Not yet. Wait, where'd it go? It's gone? Why did they even give it to us that early then? Oh my god, she's also Vanguard? That's gonna be bad. Bro, just give me one robot, bro. No, there's a Vanguard! I'm griefing. It's over. This banner is nothing for me. I only like, I guess I use these three, but like, oh my god, Surtur. Oh my god, Surtur. So who is it? It's Degenbrecher that I already have got 3 of. Redeployment time for her would not be good. What was the other one? It was Neuron. Bro, I don't know. I have to ask Ari. Maybe I'm the only person. Whenever I think of her, all I can think of, she's like obviously very red, right? Or Naranja in Spanish is orange. So I think of Naranja every time I think of her, and then it freaks me out because I'm like thinking of the color orange, but she's red, and I'm like, where the fuck's Naranja? I'm like, huh? Where is she? Like, why isn't she orange? Oh my god. Yeah, she's only pot 1, so. Would not be too good to use that there. Who is this? Oh, Hoshi. Who should I do next? I could maybe do Inez. I could do Ulpi. I mean, Mumu. Rosemontis? True. Is she used in the base? She's not, right? Okay. I'm like, is she gonna fuck up my rotations? What do I do? Three and 1. Huh? Which one do you use more often? I feel like I would use 3 more in... I'll just do both of them, fuck it. Irene does snipers as well, so that'll be pretty nice. No, I don't have any 6s in the chat. Catterman's any 6s? Moj in the club. No. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Maybe he won't notice. Bum, bum, bum.
風通しよし、視界良好。
ここは停滞するシラクーザとは違って希望の匂いがしますね。
Bro, check what?
そばによって。安心できる場所だな。
Oh,
少し眠い。
doesn't it show up? I thought it would show up. There's no way you just 6'7". Oh my god. There's no fucking way. Dude, fuck, I wish I saw that soon. I should have screenshotted it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to the VOD and screenshot that. Oh my god, that's fucking legendary. I was like, why this guy send me a 7? Oh my god, really? That's so I've never thought about that before. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my god, new favorite feature of Arknights unlocked, sending people 6'7s. Does anybody buy these furnitures anymore? I think I bought them, but I'm like, I stopped buying them for events. I'm like, bro, I'm never gonna need these. I don't care if I don't have them all, it's fine. I'll live. Should buy these. My face when I'm menuing in the chat isn't spamming menuing. Feels bad, man. Probably should just buy these. What are these? I can buy stuff in here, I didn't even realize it. Nice. Bye-bye. Oh. Let him shoot yet. My god, I have 6,000 of this. Crazy. So it's that, and what's the other one? Oh, I don't need. I guess that could be for like Reed Alter, but I might just pick her. I buy the GSSR. I don't really want Hoholyak, so no. I'm pretty good at saving in Arknights at this point. Alright. Time to hop back into the story. 3 out of 4. Does it even carry over? I don't even think it carries over, right? It does? You're lying. Oh, wait, when the fuck did they add this? So just every normal banner has that now? That's interesting. I mean, that's just simply not true. There's some banner that doesn't carry over. Like the first timer banner. Or like the get your first operator person, I'm pretty sure is its own tool. Yeah, but I thought this one was also special. Well, this isn't just a regular banner. Alright, bro. -1. Or was it even a pot up? No, I didn't get GG. That was Gray. Alright, we're doing story. So if you're not caught up to wherever we are in chapter 16, which is near the end, woe of Raw to you, unfortunately. So I'll give everyone like a 20-second buffer from here. I buy their skins. Yes, I don't know what the other shit is called. I think I prefer her in this outfit anyway, though. Alright, you got 20-second warning before we start going off. Good night, Seth. Okay. We're up to 16-6. Oh, that's right. We had a boss fight. Boss in. Stuff happened. I don't really remember what happened, if I'm gonna be completely honest. We did some shenanigans. What was that thing that happened? It was after the village burned down, and then we regrouped with everyone, and then something else big happened, right? Oh yeah, the grandmother started acting all weird. Yeah, that was the thing. And she was like controlling all the people. Right. I remembers now. Okay. 16-6, revealing the truth. The truth of what? Nobody knows. Oh wow, that looks so cool. Dude, I don't want to yawn, because if I yawn, I'm gonna start yawning while I'm reading this. Look sharp. We're on shift for another 2 hours. But yeah, not a damn angler in this ice and snow. Hey, did you hear something? What? The soldier turns around only to see a crossbow bolt punches through his friend's skull. Huh? Ah. Frankie, we got the ones below. Let's go up. Wait, don't be rash. Come back. The miners are gathered under the outpost, gazing at the flashing warning light above their heads. Watch your heads! They saw us! They're pulling the ladder! We'll have to do this the hard way. Take all the explosives and come with me, Team 3. We're blowing the outpost door. Whatever it takes. Don't stop if I fall. Take my place. Team 4, Team 5, keep shooting and cover us. The rest of you, don't let a single soldier get away. You got it, boss. On my mark. The searchlight catches them and is immediately followed by a hail of projectiles. Rankin continues to push forward towards the outpost, raising his crossbow and taking aim at the vexing searchlight above their heads. Ah! Suddenly, Rankin feels a sharp pain on his forehead, and the left side of his field of vision is covered in red. Blood streams down. He hears a ringing in his head. Rankin! Rankin! Not a step back! With me! Push forward! Damn it. We're dead anyway if we go back. Might as well take a few of them down with us. The cries around him seem so distant, he can hear the sound of crossbow bolts finding flesh. He can hear the sound of bodies hitting the floor. Hit the body. He must not fall, now when victory is so close. He wills his limbs to move with the last bit of strength he has left, once again raising his crossbow, aiming at that loathsome light above. He pulls the trigger. Pew, pew. They're weakening! Keep it up! Now ready! Oh, wow. The door is blown! Charge! Oh wow, I was not expecting that. The miners' voices feel more and more distant, and it is all Rankin can do to keep up. No one notices him in this battle of life and death. Or isn't he like their commander? He leans against the rubble and heads upwards, one small step at a time. One large. His senses are returning and his body is getting used to the pain. He walks over bodies that were alive just a moment ago. The spiral staircase leads to an aperture at the top where the most beautiful aurora of the Ursan night shines through. He remembers sitting in the mine elevators, gazing up at the only light above. Finally, the last step. He finds himself standing amidst the aurora beneath the stairs, the stars, with friends. Rankin, are you alright? I'm fine. Rankin wipes away the blood on his forehead and takes a look at his brothers and sisters around him. Half of us didn't make it. But we did it. We did it. In the distance, Daiti Grifferberg remains hidden atop the thick taiga. Ugh, the worst of the dual lands. The vast frozen icy lake seems to taunt them for their foolish challenge. We climbed from the dark mines to the surface, and now we stand atop the army's outpost. We will cross the frozen lake and forest and plant our flags in even more places. Rankin's eyes burn bright as he tries to communicate his vision to the others. Their faces are bright with the joy of victory too. They have waited for this day for far too long. Nikto, we finally... Rankin turns around but does not see the familiar figure. Nikto? Ugh. I ran away when the first bolt left the crossbow. It's no shame to be afraid. It is only the most foolish of fools who do not know fear. Rankin is mad, everyone who follows him is mad. I wanted to pull them back, but if they want to die, let them. I can't die yet. From cobbler to tutor to being adopted by a count, I didn't do all that just so that I could die in a place like that. Die and it's all over. I must survive. Volgrad is just ahead. Start over, Nikto. Ryat. What the bloody hell is that? Yeah, I don't think people from Russia say bloody hell, but... A torch! We should light a torch, so that the others will know we succeeded and come to meet up with us. Yes, you're right. Light the fire. A dull thud coming from the distance shakes the ice fields and makes their eardrums and hearts tremble. What's that? Over there. They look in the direction that he is pointing. Oh, new music. Listening. Yeah, this goes kind of hardcore. What the hell? They look in the direction that he is pointing and see a massive battleship rising on the horizon. So massive it is hard to tell whether it is a ship or a nomadic city. Whoa, that's like ginormous. Like the fucking Titanic. The taiga is leveled in an instant, and the stars are veiled by red light. Snow and tree trunks are torn to pieces and sucked into the sky. Only now do they understand what they are dealing with. Ursus. They're dealing with Ursus. I see. So this is what it is. Radiant? I just got a message on a public channel. It says that the Ursine ore veins are near exhausted. It's loud. The armies are trying to cover it up. At least one army is already here in the far north. Did the doctor's team send the message? Uncertain, but likely. Oh, that's right. They went back to the place. This is a warning from the doctor. The mine's becoming exhausted. Could it be? I don't understand. Ursus wants to cover it up? Do they plan on killing everyone in the far north who knows about it? I knew it. The rumors of the ore veins running dry were true. That's the source of all the unusual events. That's what they're trying to hide. You don't look surprised. It was the worst case scenario that I projected, until now. But now there is reason to believe it's true. I have no doubt some of the army brass are capable of doing such things. The far north is the most dangerous place on Terra right now. We must leave. Immediately. We haven't made contact with the doctor yet. They sent us a warning. They're in a better position to be informed than we are. There's no guarantee that we would find them if we went back now. We would only be wasting our time. Monster can protect the doctor. They're less likely to be targeted than a large group. But if the armies have come to cover this up on the government's behalf, how can we be sure that Grifferberg is a safe place to go? You still don't trust me. We do need to make sure that Alcit. No shot. The name once again came to the government's attention not long ago. This mysterious figure has left too many unusual traces on Ursus and across all of Terra. Information about her are considered top secret in Ursus. For this reason, some of us harbor hope that she can answer certain questions that Ursus is facing right now. Who are you, really? Perhaps a reintroduction is in order. Aloysius Vasilyevna Gorchakova, Lieutenant of the SARS Battalion, Ursine Imperial Guard. I answer to Chairman Islam Witt of the State Council. My orders are to investigate reports of mutated, infected, and associated incidents in the central mining district of the far north and to make contact with Rhodes Island. I know it's a little late to claim sincerity, and it's true that I had intended to keep this a secret. Whether you believe it or not, however, I can tell you that I could have dealt with you in Brest if I had any ill intent. This is not the sort of cooperation that Rhodes Island seeks. I can understand your position. Let's set the argument aside for now. What's your plan, Aloysius? I have vehicles on the southwest shore of Lake Neva about 10 kilos from here. It's not much, but it should be enough to take everyone away from here. I can hide them in a village outside Grifferberg, then find a way to get you inside the city under the government's protection. Mantra said that the people here are still under the influence of the Urodstavo. We need to free them from its control first. We can find the Urodstavo, but not a way to deal with it. I have no desire to witness a tragedy, but my duty comes first. I must ensure that someone is alive to bring word back to Grifferberg. If you insist on getting everyone out of here safely, I can give you 1 hour, no more. Understood. I will make it quick. I think I made a breakthrough. Mantra carefully projects her perception into every corner. She identifies one little fluctuation amidst all the numb, unmoving thoughts. Babushka, let's go. Let's leave here, alright? If you stand up, everyone will follow. We'll go south to Daiti Grifferberg, or anywhere, just not here. Okay? Vitochki takes a knee before the illusion that she believes to be her grandmother. She takes the hand that does not exist to Mantra's eyes and rubs her cheeks against them. It is only when she sees the tears on the girl's face that Mantra realizes how frightening this trust is. The girl continues to do so, even without getting any response. Mantra remembers Radian's words. Vitochki's parents were executed for organizing a strike. Her grandmother is her only family now. It seems as though everyone in the mining district knew Nadia, including the guards. They sought her assistance more than they sought the medical teams. They sought comfort when they were in pain, insight when they were lost, and found a strange peace in her words. I should have noticed that something wasn't right. I thought she was just a respected old woman. Please, babushka. Mantra watches the girl before her and gently makes her own voice appear in the girl's mind. She believes you will find peace here, once all hope is gone. Who? Vitochki. Vitochki turns around to see the Phidias standing behind her. You know my name, but I never told you. In this place, at least, you should be able to express yourself clearly. But you're talking in the same way that you usually do, which means that you've not been seriously affected. Perhaps there's still a way for you to wake up. What? Is Nadia your family? Yes, she's my babushka. And my only family. Are you sure? Of course I am, she's my babushka. Your babushka wants everyone to endure their pain, so that they have no desire to live nor choose to end their own pain and die. No, babushka wouldn't. She's just tired, like everyone. Everyone's just tired. We want to live, of course we do, but there's always people who don't want us to. Always someone. Who? The patrol units. You defeated the patrol units. The guards and the people in the lab. They're not here. Who else doesn't want you to live? The black monster. And why? I can't remember. Let me ask again. Are you holding the hands of your family? Turn around, Vitochki. Vitochki does not want to turn around. As long as she does not do so, those cold and withered hands will forever remain the way they are. Tell me, what do you see? Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. She keeps telling herself, but she turned around. Babushka is in front of her. Babushka is singing a lullaby. I see Babushka, Nadia. No, look more closely. Babushka is in front of her. Her hands are cold. What do you see? I see circle. I see... red. Patochki frantically shakes her head. Why? Why is it always red? Babushka sitting, Babushka standing, Babushka, colors ever-changing. Babushka lying in a pool of blood, deciding that Vitochki may die. Brrr. Is this what autumn is like in Ursus? I would hate to see what they call winter. An open-air party with no lawn or picnic table? What are you inviting us here to see? Entertainment you don't get in Kazmir's, no matter how rich you are. A few lives and deaths? Big deal. I doubt those miners we saw on the way could give us a show that measures up to night sports. The Knights fight every year, but Risk Kenoi hasn't seen a single death sentence in a decade under the rule of the current Grand Duchess. It's a truly rare event. Death sentence? Who's the criminal? A minor couple caught in the act, plotting to organize an infected strike. My, how awful. Yes, it was such a horrendous crime that the Grand Duchess apparently wept when she signed the death warrant. But there is no precedence for human death sentences. In these parts, it's easy to bury them in the nearby swamps. It would be such a waste of a rare death sentence, wouldn't it? Which is why we're here. The procedures start with whipping. I heard paying guests like us even got to pick the whip, add blades to it, soak it in brine. What if they died sooner than planned and their rocks exploded in front of us? I had this dress made just for this trip, you know. That won't be a problem. Their infection isn't that bad. It would have taken them years to die if they didn't commit their crime. As for the party and picnic that you asked about, you'll see it soon enough. Now, let's get ourselves warm by the fire. Are they still breathing? The woman's still babbling treason. Is the man dead? Cut his tongue out yesterday. Why not cut the woman's too? The guest yesterday said no. They wanted to hear her scream. Did she? No, not even once. She kept repeating her petition, saying things like, for the other children who died in the mines. Couldn't understand a word of it. She must be mad. Wouldn't have tried to start a strike if she wasn't. Ugh, cut the woman's tongue too. Yes, sir. And that kid, she was standing there yesterday too, wasn't she? Yes. The constable wanted her to stand there and watch until her parents breathed their last. Then send her back to the quarters once they're dead. I'm afraid she has to go down to the mines with her mom's lamp and ID. She was born in a mine, you know, which makes her a miner too. Does she have a lamp? You see a lamp in her hands? No, sir. Then send her back to the quarters once it's done, Udok. Vitochki, here, take these. Butter, minced meat, chocolate. Good girl. Don't get any wrong ideas. It wasn't my husband who sold your parents out. I earned these myself, pushing the carts in the mines. There's only you and your babushka now. Take care of her, alright? Tell her she doesn't need to return the scissors she borrowed. Come find me if you ever need anything. I'll do what I can to help. My kid would be around your age if she had lived. She said some other things, but I never answered. Was it because I couldn't talk, or because I had already walked away and went home? Yo, how's it going, Alec? All I know is that I saw red dripping on grayish white plastic. I thought I was back outside at that place again, but no. It was Babushka. Yesterday and today, I learned that the red inside a human body isn't endless. It will dry up, it makes people hurt, it brings death. Is Resident Evil 2 the first one I'm supposed to play? Oh yeah, it looks like you guys said that one first. It's pretty much get started on Resident Evil. We still have to do Dark Souls 2. We have Slay the Spire 2, Hollow Knight, and Hades are all like upcoming. So I tried to stop the red that was flowing out with my hands, like the game that I played with my friends when I was little. What game did you play? Whoever picks up the most water has the most happiness. Whoever bags the most wins has the most freedom. No. I can't keep it. I must keep it. I can't. Babushka. The cold body sinks into the plastic, into the mud before my eyes. I look up and see it. A pale standing shadow. I cried. Babushka Nadia? I'm here. You told me to endure and forgive. To survive, yes. Must we still endure? Endure and share other pain only leads to death now. Do we endure for nothing? Desire anything and you will only sin. Your suffering soul needs eternal peace. Come, child. Come into my embrace. Did you forgive too? I forgave. We must accept the life that Ursus has granted as we accept the death that Ursus has granted. We must not choose, we must not struggle. Did you forgive for killing mom and dad? Your own children? Your own child? Yes, I forgive. I forgive? No. Then, no. You're not Babushka Nadia. Babushka wouldn't forgive like this, not forgive for peace. She won't forgive, she won't endure, she's dead, buried. You're not her. Uh-oh. I am. I am. I am? Submit to... or something destruction? Blank? Step back, Vitochki. She's not Babushka Nadia? No, she's not. But if she's not Babushka, who is she? We fight now? The light of arts floats around Mantra. She has made the foe reveal its true colors. But it is not yet over. She must continue to build a barrier in the cognitive space to isolate herself and the entity before her from other people. Look, this is what Mantra looks like? That's crazy. In the meantime, she continues to communicate the truth. Urodstavo. This is the Urodstavo that you asked about. It's a demonic creation that has been given this name. Perhaps it was once human, now it is a far cry from the concept of human. I don't understand. You don't have to. I never understood its true nature, even though there was a chance, however minute, that I might have become it. You saw it at the wrong time and called to it, that's all. the wrong time. So it was wrong from the beginning. Blah, 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 blah. It's not your fault, Vitochki. I'll take over from here. Now we battle. Revealing the truth.
Doctor, 私ちょっと足が震えてるんだけど、どうしたらいい？
The song's pretty cool. There's no minors though. Interestingly enough. I need to turn the music up and everything else down. Wait, what the fuck? Why'd she just die? All the enemies are so slow. Wait, she can't hit these things? I thought she could hit them. Six. Can we get that thing down so I can get a healer going? That'd be cool. Oh, she's not healing there. That's less than ideal. I think that was Inez. I think that's fine. Oh, there's a box here I just realized. Not see that. Oh, wow. Urodstavo. Do not complain, do not hesitate, do not struggle, just accept. Interesting. That's less than ideal. So she's making some, like, barrier thing. This is kind of fucking annoying, isn't it? What just happened? What? Can I not deploy there, so... It got cancelled? Annoying. Okay, that's also bad. What are these guys doing? It should not be blocked. Oof.
腕、目、それに足る他の何かを犠牲にすれば連中何人かの首と交換できるわ。 それともこの失敗の代価を支払うことを選ぶ。
So unblockable. Okay.
好きにしなさい。
What's toxic pollution? Alright, so we need to save mantra way later than we did, okay. Anything else? It's probably fine. I probably shouldn't bring the 3-star or 4-star, whatever she is, but. I need this. So we have to wait for her to get her into these tiles. Oh, fucking damn it. Oh my god, there's no way she lived that. Are you serious? What? Oh my god, what the fuck just happened? Dude, I thought my game crashed. What the fuck? Yo, how's it going, Bear? What the fuck? Wait, I can't place anyone. Like, Xena's really not gonna kill this guy?
命令を気をつけて行動します目標はアイドルのイメージ今そんなのどうでもいいすまない絶望の匂いにカメラできない君たちの命は私が守る兵隊を変更中
Okay, nice, we got her down. Huge.
戦闘を下す苦しみはほんの一瞬
アイドルのイメージ今そんなのどうでもいい
一番危険な戦場はどこだ私が死境を隠せない
What a crazy fucking boss fight. Holy shit.
温度安定しています
Should I turn these guys off? They're just like taking forever.
我が弦を発する
どうして隠せない宝石に刻む戒名はもう決まったから
What's this guy? Oh my god, shut up, Ally.
どこ
How's it going? These are like the dudes from Ryan's lab event, the stupid armor dudes, power suit guys. Wait, these guys are tanky. Oh no. Okay, this is actually bad.
センサーの剣術が温度安定してい
I
ます
don't really have a healer here.
生理の救済シールが美しい最適な布陣を計算し
おるぞおるぞ
あまり足元にひるんではいないから少しは骨があるが所詮そこまで
Okay. Whew. That was close. Got a medal for that. Listening, Pog. Almost a throw? Yeah, right at the end, almost a throw. Whoa, there's a hidden thing here. What? What do these guys do? Are these not new? I want to say I see, but I don't see. Voices unheard, 16, 17. Oh my god, 6, 7, chills. Monka. Using Originium arts is not the hard part of the combat. Red and black mist fills the air. The white silhouette within does not speak or move, not even the fringes of its clothes. It does not dodge or fight back, simply existing there in silence, allowing the berries around it to wither away. Avoid a vortex that devours everything. You are. The scenes in the cognitive realm continue to flicker. They return to where they began. A wilderness of unknown name or location. One could call it Sargon. Why? Why would this happen? Catastrophe has destroyed our home. Why must war take our lives as well? Pedisha, silent and wise? Hear my prayer and comfort. My pain. Futile. Search as you might in my consciousness, you will never create a vision that makes me choose to sleep in the void. You brr, Pedisha. A Pedisha? This is your past. Your people saw comfort from you, but you would not even grant them an illusion, though it would have taken you little effort. It's not comfort, it's just a lie. A sweet dream cannot shaken the ancient corrupt royalty. I left that place, blood of my own accord. Indeed, you are not shaken, your voice. You cannot become the source of the voice, Yrodstavo. You cannot become me. Because I cannot speak and because you're simply an echo. People see in me the reflection of their perception and expectation. That's how you come to be. But to you and to my own folly, I have no expectation. You are strong. You have not been tried or baptized, yet you wield power almost the same as mine. Yet you have neglected your power, this gift. You should have used it to proselytize and lead your people. What made you leave your palace? What made you give up on power and become weak? I realized knowledge is more lasting than authority. The truth is stronger than lies. And you have spurred them onto a path of destruction to die upon this frozen soil. Why? A soft laughter ripples through the air. It is revelation. It is proselytization. It is sacrifice. The land is about to undergo drastic changes. Those who are not strong will be destroyed. Therefore, I nurtured a spark, making it strong, making it spread. I will burn all that is impure, and all shall be born again within. Mantra is certain that she can kill it. In the realm of the mind, it will take little more effort than snuffing out a candle. But what will killing it do? She is unsure. Besides, is there victory to be gained when your foe never engaged? Stop wasting time, Yrodstavo. Cease your influence on the people here and let them leave with me. Otherwise, Ursus will soon need a new Yrodstavo. No, your past is thick and long, but it must be there somewhere. Your pain, the pain that you hide from. Hey, who turned off the lights? Okay, not cool, bro. You can't just show the Teresa Amia scene. That's fucked up. Accept it. There was no time for Mantra to react. A split second of hesitation is enough to cause a crack in the cognitive realm that she used all her strength to maintain. She realizes her error almost instantly, but countless responses are already coming from outside the realm. I accept. I accept. I accept. I have long accepted. I can eat straw, moss, drink snow water with gravel mixed in until my stomach is full. I shall not hunger, not anymore. See, death is not more terrible than living. At the end of her vision, Yrodstavo is white and slender, not a trembling apparition nor a hunched old woman. Whatever its appearance, it will continue to exist as long as a single person believes in it. The cause is not here, it is somewhere else. I don't know what the fuck the dots are trying to say, or the blank squares are trying to say. Time starts flowing again. Mantra looks around and her reason and emotion fight a war in her head, arguing about whether to try to fix the error or beat a retreat. Soon she makes up her mind. Elysium. Right here. I need you to use the thermal imaging to mark the location from the outside. Connect me to every miner here. Can you do it? Of course. You got it. The woman's cold voice appears in every miner's head. The instant that the connection is made, she realizes that these people can no longer endure any more shocks from mental arts. She can only keep out Yrodstavo for so long. Time is of the essence. Perhaps this will be cruel to you, but I believe it's necessary to reveal the truth. If this exodus began out of despair and manipulation, then you should at least decide your own ending. Who's talking? How did I end up back here? We're not here, we ran away with Rankin. We cut out the chips and got away. This isn't real. You're half correct. This is not the truth of the present, but of the past. You killed the one on the ground, yes or no? Yes. Yes, we killed him. Rankin killed him. I thought Rankin was a hero. He said he would take us to a place where the infected won't be looked down on, but he abandoned us in the end. So you validated the truth of this scene. I was there. I saw it. We killed and defiled our own soul. Look again. Babushka. Tell me, who is it? Nadia, Vitochki's babushka. Everyone in the mines respected her, even the guards. You respected her too, in the way that you respect your elders, or in the way that you respect a statue of a god. There's little difference if you lived to her age in the mines. She stood among you. She joined the revolt. No, she didn't. She wasn't there. No one would ask an old woman to fight. She's here? Who is she looking at? Is she mourning the fallen? Why would she mourn a murderer? Because it was she who killed him. What? Rankin and your group never killed the last one who fell. What killed him was his hubris and the one who created the illusion, making you blame yourself for his death. Yrodstavo. Vitochki stands by the door. She wants to leave, but her feet will not move. She wants to look straight ahead, but she does not have the courage. You can only look down at the watch in her hand, watching the hands tick and tock, moving to the next number. What time is it? Which one is the hour hand and which one is the minute hand? What about the extra one? Mama said not to sleep in the snow. You'll get cold and pass out, and heavy snow can kill. Yes, I mean, you could also just, like, die from, like, cold, but... Rankin said not to doze off in the mines. You'll faint if the air is stale, and the air that you can't see will burn. But this isn't the snow or the mines. Can we sleep here? Rest here? Who can? Save us. Babushka is gone. It's not Babushka Nadia standing there. No. Not here. Rest. But not in someone else's home. Sleep. Not because you've lost the strength to live. Don't sleep. Don't rest. We'll save ourselves. She took up her door. She steadies the hastily forged shield. The bell that she rang to warn the others to evacuate the mines hangs from it. Vitochki swings her pickaxe and rings it again. So she's really the Yrodstavo? I heard you worship her like the Yrodstavo. She's the Yrodstavo. She saved us. It all makes sense now. She comforted us, shared our pain. She was always with us. Where were you back then? Then she should save you now. The miners look to the Yrodstavo. It stands silent like a statue. Maybe we sinned too much. No. The victimizer, the one who deceived and caused pain, wants the victim to endure and submit. It has always been so. You do not see any path other than to obey. It's not your fault. Do you mean that we can still be saved? Oh, shut it, Vasya. Doesn't even matter now. Yes, you can be saved. If you leave here and continue your journey. Choose to live when living may be worse than dying. Ha, get lost. I thought you were going to say something new. If that's all, then I would rather die with my corpse intact, and I'm sure everyone else... Bells? Who's ringing the bells? It's Vitochki. Sounds like someone has made a choice. Vitochki silently rings the bell. How do you silently ring a bell? Even though it does not sound the way it used to. She rings it again and again until someone stands up. Is our shift over? Our shift's over. I want to leave here. I want to go home. More and more people stand up from the ground, step away from the walls, and their figures begin to drown out the light at the end of the house. Yurotsuvo's figure trembles, passing through Mantra and the people standing up in the house. It comes before Vitochki. Child. Vitochki looks down and does not answer the call. She continues to ring the bell until everyone is roused and a dazed smile appears on their faces. Spasibo, Vitochki! Go back, Vitochki. Don't stay here too long. When they turn Italian. Vitochki! No, I'm not going back. Vitochki? Vitochki gazes straight ahead. Her companion stops smiling and the figure of Yurotsuvo is now nearly transparent. She said, no. We're not going back. We'll leave, and we'll live. Until living isn't the only thing we care about anymore. They look so much better now. Are you alright, Mantra? This is Mantra. Communication is concluded. The miners have been freed from the Yurotsuvo's control. You defeated the Yurotsuvo? I wouldn't say that. It was the result of their own effort. Yurotsuvo has disappeared, and I was unable to track it. We have more important matters to attend to now. The armies. They're here. Ruh-roh. Report, Elysium. No hostiles within 5 clicks in the direction we're traveling. We can stay the course. The road ahead should be easier once we're out of this stretch of tundra. Good to hear. Thank you, Elysium. There's bad news too, though. If the enemy isn't in front, they're probably behind us. Watch your 6, Amiya. I will. The cannon fire is drawing closer. The group can't move any faster. Even worse, we have no idea where they are. We need more information. Amiya. At least we need to know how they're moving. You want to intercept military comms? Can you do that? I'm familiar with Ursa and military encryption methods, but it's been a while, and it'll take time for me to identify the frequency that they're using. Pisu pisu. Why are you looking at me like that? Alright, alright. Want me to leak even more classified information than I already have? Well, I can't guarantee it'll help. But if we both live to stand before a military tribunal, I'll testify that all you did was purely in self-defense. Your jokes could use some work, Sergeant. I never said it was a joke. Please consider lowering your expectations. They're low enough. Just tell me the frequency, then keep quiet. I'll write it down. Found it. Thank you. Tracing signal, switching to active, ship-mounted radio. Let me see. Rebellious infected miners at large in the far north. The infected have engaged in large-scale massacres, causing significant civilian casualties. A large number of armed infected are now heading to Daiti Grifferberg. The 4th Army hereby answers the call of duty to suppress the insurrection in order to protect Daiti Grifferberg and the people. The operation will be carried out swiftly. Citizens are advised to remain calm and cooperative. What? Their shamelessness leaves you at a loss for words? I'm unsurprised. Sounds like they'll at least avoid the nomadic cities, but we should monitor civilian communications just in case. Anyone have a map? Not on me. I'll get it. I have it here. Can I listen to what you're listening to? I want to know about the other minds. Are we the only ones who left? Were there others? What they say on the radio isn't true, Vitochki. I know. Just wanted to know if they're safe. Can we? It's true that radio broadcasts from the mines could be a source of information. Thank you, Vitochki. Lieutenant Gorchekova, we Please mark on the map any nomadic cities in the path of the army's heading. Wait, the signal has been changed. Military channel. That one just now was on a civilian civilian channels. Now they're sharing internal communications with other units. Central Mining District purged. Acknowledged. What? Purged? They're purging? What? Don't listen, Vitochki. Raiden tries to cover her ears, but the girl shakes her head. The next message comes through after a brief silence. Satellite City Mining District. Purged. Acknowledged. Olonitz Mining District. Purged. Acknowledged. Volgrad Mining District. Purged. Acknowledged. Holy fuck, they're just killing them all. Names of places mixed with static are sent back one after another from the terminal. Some are familiar, some are not. No one dares imagine what is happening on the other side. A name, just a name. That's enough. Turn it off. We're not getting any more information. Turn it off. No. No. I want to know. I want to know. They're our friends. Not gonna be your friends for much longer. Earl Mining District purged. Acknowledged. Brass Mining District purged. Acknowledged. Onega Mining District purged. Acknowledged. The terminal's playback is like a bland looping song. The aurora sways in the night sky, a beautiful curtain that shuts out the screaming happening elsewhere in this tundra. That's what I'm talking about. Tundra, an actual good land. Fuck that taiga. It is a long night. I understand your Imperial Majesty, I always have. I understand your kindness, but no one has ever been respected for kindness. What will happen to a nation when it loses the energy that is its lifeblood? Either it becomes livestock whose survival depends on the whims of others, or it must plunder the others first. This is not the desire of the armies. It is the desire of Ursus. Ursus must not be weak. If she becomes weak, we must cut away what is weak, or the others will fall upon her in an instant. All of this to say, silence can be such a difficult thing. Okay. I haven't been drinking water, so I should probably make sure I remember that. Grand Duchess Elizabeth tosses the letter with the State Council seal into the fireplace. The flames rise with a soft hiss, then all is quiet again. Vitochki, calm down and listen to me. Don't be afraid. Don't give up. We can make it. We'll take everyone out of this place. I want to leave, but massacre, killing people, they're trying to shut everyone up? They used to do it with butter and coffee, then with whips and death. Papa and Mama didn't keep quiet, so they're dead. Vitochki. But what if we're dead, even if we keep quiet? The mining districts, what we heard, they're all dead? But we're the only ones who know. Shouldn't more people know before we are silenced, too? They can't kill everyone. Can they? You're right, but sending a message would reveal our position to the nearby army. Aloysia swallows her words. She wanted to be the voice of cold reason, but she cannot say the words. Vitochki is right. We can't let them bury everything that happened here. You've just been through a hard fight, Mantra. There's no need to worry. It's my duty. But I can't not worry. You didn't want to come to the north or reveal your arts. There must be reasons for that. Whether it's a past you didn't want to expose or Rhodes Island won't place undue burdens on our operators. I don't know what you went through here, but I know it takes great courage to overcome it. Thank you for your understanding, Amiya, but I no longer need to avoid it, for I've left it behind. We'll reveal the tragedy that happened here and expose their plot to all. Alright! And we have a witness. Let's begin. Calibration complete. How are you feeling? Good. We'll expand the area then. Radiant? One moment. Maybe I can make use of the magnet storms. The electrical signals carried in the noise. How are you feeling now, Mantra? I can hear more now. More is a vague answer. She not only hears more, she hears further, hears more details. She hears the battleship's tracks rumbling across the tundra, the screams that not even Originum engines and guns can drown. She hears parents speaking Southern Ursan dialects, kissing their children goodnight, couples whispering words of love on the balcony before going inside, the curtains left open. She hears a radio program in the northern tundra, interrupted from time to time by the magnetic storms. An old man falling asleep, stroking a cloud beast in his arms in a nursing home. She feels as though she can hear everything, and she knows she has to interrupt. Comrades. Mantra suddenly realizes that she should not be the one saying the words. At least, not the only one. Patochki. Yes? These are your words. Say them with me. But I don't speak clearly. You can do it. Comrades in the mines and cities. Comrades in the mines and cities. We come from the far north. We come from the far north. We are being slaughtered. We are being slaughtered. Comrades in the mines and cities, we are hunted miners from the far north. We are still alive, but we are being slaughtered. We did not betray Ursus. Ursus abandoned us. I did it! You did it. Now, I might need some help. Oh my god. Damn, that was hardcore. Holy fuck. That was a fucking epic scene. We must pull back. We must live. Right. Let's do what we can. Well, there's a timer. Whoa. Wait, what? Okay. That's not an enemy, gotcha. Ooh, that's a lot of dudes. Okay. Yikes. Huh? I really would have liked to have gotten... Can I hit these? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, unfortunately I don't really have a healer for her. Hopefully these guys like clear this out so I can start actually healing my operators. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, she's just gonna die, isn't she? Not taking much damage though. No, she's dead. There's no way she lived this, right?
慌てるな。
She lives at 1 HP, Pog. And her passive gets literally proc. I don't really know how this works, though. They're back! Poggers! Now she's dead. Maybe we can do something. Oh wow, Reed just kind of messed them up. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be like doing something in the 2-minute span here. Oh, where are all these guys coming from? Dude, they're getting massacred. If Reed can start hitting some— oh my god, we're gonna lag so hard. Reed's gonna do a shit ton of damage here. Oh no, more of them spawn, god damn it. Oh, I think Reed thing's about to time out. No! Okay, we got some explosions. Oh wait, I think your skills back up, I'm stupid. And they're so tanky though. Row, Raggy. Does that count as winning? I don't know. Huh. So there's another thing here. Oh, I didn't do this in adverse? Are you kidding me? Rock wall? How did this work in the past? Behind a battered rock wall.
誰かが炎に飲まれてしまうのはもう嫌なんだ。
Does anybody get 4 tiles of range as a melee operator? There's only 3 in it? Maybe 3 is enough.
私が必要か？
これだけの頭数を揃えるのも一苦労なんだから、なるべく被害を避けるようにね。
先輩、私たちのことは気にせず全体の指揮に専念してください。私に刺して敵も逃げよった。敵が来ちゃったよ。私に指図するな。進め。ご指示を。ここに立つのは私の使命。
Is that rock glowing, or am I just like losing my shit?
暴れるな。以前の君は私にぶら下げられたまま撤退するのをなかなか楽しんでいただろ。
Lost behind a battered rock wall. Do I just have to deploy operators on a specific tile, maybe? Battered rock wall.
私の爪に引っかかれないようにしてよ。一歩も引かない。命令を想像したことある。友も故郷も二度と戻らな。ドクター、敵が来ちゃったよ。
耐えよう。どうすればいい？足が。
進め。命令は子供たちの悲鳴が聞こえる。
嘲笑は恋に。
邪悪を壊滅しうる。
目標発
形態を変更中。
どうすれば誰かが気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる。あまり待たせないで。一番危険な戦場はどこだ？子供たちの悲鳴が聞こえる。
Should put her there so the healing could go
いる
there.
んではいないか。少しは骨があるような。所詮そこま
Do I
で
have enough ranged operators? I don't.
革命に輝く星、死の黎明よ。
命令は子供たちの悲鳴が聞こえる。最適な婦人を滅ぼし、そして
足元を見てください。
私の侵入に抗うことは不可能だ。
どうか私を信じて。気をつけて行動します。死が崩れていくのを感じる。戦闘準備。私がダブルだ。形態 を変更中。私目を大きく開けたままでいる努力はするから。少しはついかもしれませんよ。今から居合切りってこれ刀じゃない。子供たちの悲鳴が聞こえる。全身に私の爪が調子にしてくれる。
Oh, that guy one-shot mantra, are you serious?
最適な布陣を計算し、
慌てるな。宝石に刻む戒名はもう決まったか。
兵隊を変更中。命令を想像したことある？アイドルのイメージ。今そんなのどうでもいい。
If it's not this, then I give up. We just Google it. I don't know what else it could be. Unless it's like you have to kill everything. That doesn't make sense either.
本気を出す。あまり
これでそうです。
身を焦がす苦しみはこれにしよう。
命令の子供たちの悲鳴が聞こえる。少しはついかもしれませんよ。子供たちの悲鳴が聞こえる。これでそうです。
宝石にキスをされて。
悪くない場所だ。私に指図する。
目標発見。
私に指図するな。少し暑いかもしれませんよ。
So I didn't kill everything. If it's kill everything, then I didn't do it, but...
的確で明瞭な指揮だ。ドクター、約束してくれないか。次はもっと敵へ近づく許可をくれ。より効率の高い手段を試せるから。
Oh. Alright, let's Google it. The miners clear all the rock. Wait, that's what I did. What? They did destroy all the rock. Am I crazy? What rock are they not destroying? Bro, what the glorp exactly?
私の爪に引っかかれないようにしてよ。一歩も引かない。
覚悟はいいか。私が本気を出したら少々荒れるぞ。
どうすれば絶望の匂いまではカムフラージュできない。
少々は恋に抱いてなる。
聞いている。無駄な抵抗だ。
命令を死が崩れていくのを感じる。
誰かに気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めた。本気がひるんではいない。少しは骨があるよ。所詮そこまでだろう。
命令を死が崩れていくのを感じる。
白明に輝く星、地の黎明よ。
命令を者たちの悲鳴が聞こえる。頑張ります。これでどうです？
腕、目、それに足る他の何かを犠牲にすれば連中何人かの首と交換できるわ。
Am I supposed to let these guys die?
この
Is
失
that
敗
the
の
whole
代価を支
thing?
払うことを選ぶつもり？好きにしなさい。
道を塞ぐ者は私が焼き払う。
No, these guys are the miners too. Okay. What?
One with good damage. Next, the two on right side of them. The low a bit suits regards to with minute 7. So just to get play facility actually was here face on right side, face on right side. Second one as well from this deploys.
Skip.
By shining, so the other medic. Then Sudran here face on right. Win that.
What? Okay. Yeah, I can see what you mean.
stages, story stages, and then for the 16-13, it is quite easy since you can directly unlock under collect an export dude.
Do we just keep going? This dude makes it sound like you just keep going. Come back later.
撤退せよ。帳がうぬらの痕跡を覆い隠す。
We'll come back to the hidden stuff after that, I guess. Ew, was there one on 13? Oh my god, I completely missed there was one on 13 too. We also didn't do this on hard mode. Let's do this first. We'll finish the story and then we'll do the stuff on hard mode. Alright. The red sun lingers. Resist its unit. Oh, what the fuck is this? Heavily polluted facility. They're still chasing us! No sign that they're going to stop firing. Hitochi has a communicator, she can hear what the people up front are saying. We'll listen to her. Oh, they just barely dodged that. Get it, get it, get it, go, 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 guys, don't. Go, 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 go! Oh my god. Oh no, they're gonna die! Oh, they just died! No, there's a guy behind them! The explosions are getting closer, we have wounded! We just need to cross the ice. Their group in front is almost with the people coming to pick us up. What if they keep firing even after we're on the ice? Someone needs to distract them. Don't be stupid. Oh my god, they just barely... Oh no, that guy's gonna die now! No, don't go back! No, now you're all gonna die, you idiots! Wait, unless? Unless? Oh yeah, they're fucked. Oh yeah, they're giga fucked. Oh yeah, let's just all... We were safe. Well, let's just all go back to our den. Foolish resistance. For the Tsar, for the glory of Ursus, we shall not stop or rest until all traitors lie dead. Good job, dickheads. Oh good, now more of them are showing up. For those who come after! Gunfire continues to chase them. They seem to see the frozen lake surface. Or is it just an illusion? Only the aurora gives them light, helps them perceive reality. The colorful aurora exists but only as an onlooker. Oh, what the fuck does that mean? What's the situation in the rear, Elysium? We took another round of fire. We're regrouping and catching up. Stay safe. We're moving forward at a steady pace. Don't worry about us. The scout team is about to arrive at the rendezvous point, Amiya. Stay in touch. Oh my god, it's the Rhodes Island crew, Boggies. Wait, Crown Slayer is considered part of us now? That's crazy. What is this thing? Oh, is this a Radiant skill? Wait, did her summon just die? These things are pretty squishy. What skill is that? What? I've never seen that skill for Monster. What the fuck? Dispatch speaking. Target acquired. They're moving toward Lake Neva. Ceasefire. It's around the target coordinates. Coordinates sent to your terminals. Are you out of the woods, Radiant? Scout team here. We're at the rendezvous point. The first batch of vehicles are here. We'll need to wait for the second batch to arrive. Sorry, I didn't expect things to get so urgent. Have you tracked more of the Army's movements, Radiant? Not yet. The military channel went dark after our broadcast. They're on guard now, and we're unable to get more information. It's so quiet, it's making me uneasy. Stay hidden, Amiya. We'll be careful. Stay in touch. How's Mantra? Still exhausted, but Tochki and the others have made a stretcher for her. Amiya. Mantra, you shouldn't be talking. I'm awake. Tell Elysium that I can walk on my own. No, not yet. See? I told you so. Remember how Blaze was bedridden for 2 weeks after getting injured on a mission? We didn't let her feet touch the ground for a single second. So don't even think about it, dear Mantra. The situation is different. Okay, here's a compromise. Once you're through the woods, you can choose me or Elysium to be your crutch. Is Grifferberg on the other side of the frozen lake? I heard the infected can't enter nomadic cities. I never went to the cities before I got infected. I lived all my life in the villages until catastrophe infected most of us. But they said we didn't need to walk, right? There'll be vehicles like the ones we found. I think Nikto was from Grifferberg. Too bad he isn't here. Say, what do you think Nikto and Rankin are doing, Vitochki? Could they have already made it to that village they were talking about? Maybe. I hope so. Everyone, take cover, now! I'm not gonna lie, I thought there was gonna be more to this chapter. An explosion from the forest? Is the army here? I just sensed it. Another army's attacking from the east. They know where we are. They're trying to force us in the direction of Lake Neva. They're out of their minds. We're already in the central governorate. The armies must know what that means. Deity Grifferberg is under threat. The army will eliminate the enemy. It's a public broadcast. They're telling Grifferberg that they're putting down a rebellion. I see. This was their plan all along. All this killing and hurting, they're planning to reach the capital under the pretext of putting down a rebellion and negotiate with the state council by pointing their guns at the gates of Deity Grifferberg. This is what they're trying to achieve by sacrificing hundreds of thousands in the far north. Can you hear me, Amiya? There are army units to your east. The magnetic storms are interfering with comms. I can't get a good signal at this range. The rest of the group will arrive soon, Aloysius. I need you to get them on the vehicles and evacuate in an orderly manner. What about you? I must get back and point the way for them. You're leaving me with these vehicles? Aren't you worried that I would abandon you and flee to Grifferberg? If that's your decision, I would appreciate a heads up. Rhodes Island will find a way. You. Is this the Rhodes Island? Is this Rhodes Island full of people like you? No, they're much braver than I. Your command, Sergeant. Pew pew. What the hell is that thing behind us? It appeared out of nowhere. Look out! The army is shelling indiscriminately. Shall we find another path? Can you reach Radiant, Elysium? The scout team might be in even more danger than we are. Amiya, where are you? We're still in the forest on the eastern shores of Lake Neva. We're being fired upon by the army. They have reinforcements coming from the east. We must get through the lake as quickly as possible. Grifferberg is on the other side. The armies cannot set foot on the western shore of Lake Neva without permission. That's our only chance. We need to clear Lake Neva before the armies complete their encirclement. Radiant. Radiant! Magnetic storm, communications, southwest, ice. No lights, everyone. We'll have to cross in darkness. Go southwest. I'll point the way. I understand. The stars show the way. Okay. Cannon shells fall like thunder, exploding in the middle of the crowd. The shockwave and shrapnel split the procession in two. Dya voya! I don't know what they're saying. A crack appears in the ice and some people have fallen into it. Arrgh! The ice is still cracking, we can't get through. Go back, now, don't come this way. They're getting closer. Can you reach Radiant? We got separated. We have some straggling miners we need to pick up to the southwest of where the shells fell. Roger, on my way. Daria, your leg, it's bleeding. I'll wrap it up. I'll help. No, Vitochki, leave me here. I have flint and kindling, give me a torch and go. I'll buy you what time I can. I'll carry you, Daria. Don't give up. Yes, don't give up. The bleeding will stop soon. You can get further treatment once we're on the vehicles. But those bastards won't wait. They're hurting us like wild manglers, don't you see? If they just wanted to kill us, they could have burned every inch that we passed through, blown every building up. You think they couldn't do it? It's no reason to give up. You don't understand. I was a hunter before they threw me into the mines. I know what some of the city folk like to do on hunting trips. They corral their game in one place, kill a couple and watch the rest struggle. Honestly, I don't know how much time I can buy, but I have to try. It's just a hole in my leg. I'll crawl if I can't walk. I can get a few dozen meters to the east. Stop wasting time. Leave the torch and go. Go! One by one. We'll be here for 15 minutes. There's no need to push. The operator falls quiet. No one is pushing, no one is squeezing. They just keep walking forward, silently. I've never seen an evacuation so orderly. Not even the famously disciplined First Army could do this. That's a good thing, right? It's not normal, is it? It's as though they don't have survival instincts. Alright, maybe I'm overthinking it. And you, aren't you worried about your captain in the rear? Our captain is the most experienced of us by far. The operator stands on tiptoes trying to see past the end of the procession that is indistinguishable from the pitch black ice looking for her captain. All she sees is the bright red in the distance. Did they really stop there? The enemy is shelling the ice. I couldn't reach the driver. Someone needs to tell her to keep the vehicle running and be ready to roll at a moment's notice. Do you read me? Roger. You should get on, Aloysius. I'll take care of things here. No, you go first and talk to the driver for your captain. I'm staying here. It was a torch that distracted the army. It began with a single torch that someone at the end of the procession raised. No one heard if he said anything. No one asked why he did it. He simply stopped, lit his torch, and began walking the opposite direction. Who lit the torch? I thought they said no lights. It's Kian. Kian? The one who made the flint for everyone? I saw he gave some firewood to Daria just now. It's him. He's walking back. That's where all the soldiers are. Is he trying to get himself killed? He's doing the same thing that Daria is doing. But we're so close to safety. I have a flint too, and some firewood. What are you doing? They're shelling the ice. They won't let us go if we don't do something. We all die. But I want to live. I want to go to Grifferberg. We would have died in the mines, remember? Like all the other infected in Ursus. But if we can help the folks on the front line survive, and the young ones who came to our aid, People will remember what happened here long after we are old. After we old timers are gone. One torch passes its flame to another. One miner forsakes his life, then a second and third. One by one, the miners who have not yet boarded the vehicles raise their torches and walk in the opposite direction. This is like medium chills. The last note was way more chills. Towards Kian, towards Daria, towards the trail of footsteps that led here, and towards the impending threat. They can't bury us. Not anymore. You're right, they can't bury us quietly anymore. Not in the snow, in the mines, or in the lakes. We'll take the torch from our brothers and sisters, and we'll light the way. We'll make sure that all of Ursus sees, and knows that we once lived. The miners who chose to stay behind raise their torches high in the cold night. They form a bright belt of fire on the ice, one that the gunners cannot miss. Ursus will not bury this night the way it has buried many others, they firmly believe. The red eyes gaze upon the firelight. There's no way they're not just all dead, right? How are they not all dead? The guns continue to fire and the ice continues to crack, sending more miners into the gaping crevices. They shout and keep their torches high to the very end with only a slight trembling in their voices. Of course they are afraid, of course they are fearful, but they keep their torches raised, trading their lives for the lives of those behind them. The Rhodes Island personnel try to stop them, but no one listens. They're still firing, Amia. Aloysius's vehicles are full and the next batch hasn't arrived yet. Amia! Why? Why are they doing this? We have to stop them. I can't stop this many in my current state. But there must be something we can do. Mantra. I can feel it. I can feel their anger. It's so powerful. It's like burning them to ashes. No. I won't let them. This slaughter has to stop. Anger. The same anger. An emotion that Anya has always fought to suppress, one that she would never allow to run unchecked. Anger lights up her eyes, ignites her heart, and flows to her fingertips. Even if I don't take revenge, even if I never hold a grudge, I still have the right to rage on forever. The cerulean and black sword of wrath once again appears in her hand. Oh shit. Okay, this is chills. Ying Xiao. Bro, this is the first time we're ever seeing her use this in the Teresa dress. Oh, fuck! A clean swing. Blue fire bursts from the tip of the sword, the highly concentrated energy drawing a wall of fire on the ice in the blink of an eye. Another long and clear boundary. On one side, the cracking ice and the shells repelled by the wall of fire. On the other, the little Cautis and the torch-bearing infected. You. Amiya points her sword at the shore, at the army that has herded and slaughtered people like livestock. You go no further. Blue fire rages at her sword tip, a warning to the murderers, be it the guns, the soldiers, or the battleships, until the flames cease, until the score is settled. None shall pass. Bro, this entire story is just fucking references. Sir, high-powered Originum signal, 12 o'clock, source unknown. Slow down and observe. Yes, sir. Did they cease fire? No, they just slow down. You stopped some of their attacks, Amiya. Rendezvous, ASAP. The other vehicles will arrive soon. Let's get out of here. No. Holy chills. Guard medic Amiya? I'm staying until everyone is out. Wait, something's coming. A vehicle's coming towards us at high speed from the west. But it's not one of ours. I think it's a truck. They drove onto the ice. On alert. Radiant, finally got this thing to work. It's me, Dr. Senia. And Crown Slayer's here. Rhodes Island. Assemble! Bro, this is just fucking meme city, bro. Amiya! Doctor, Monster, how did you... And Operator Crown Slayer? Didn't have time to chat along the way. I have a lot of questions myself. But get on first. We owe the Truckers Union one. I'll tell you about it later. Is everyone alright? Won't disappoint you. We'll catch up later. For now, we need to get out of here. Yes, Operator Monster, Operator Crown Slayer, and Seth reporting in. After scanning the survivors on the ice, the lights of the outpost on the southwest shore of Lake Neva point to the army on the opposite shore. White light faces off against red light, and the shelling grows even sparser. All units, this is dispatch. All units, cease fire immediately. We have an urgent request from Dieter Grifferberg. Repeat, all units, cease fire immediately. Please acknowledge. Over. Shh. Yes, sir. Looks like it stopped, for real this time. And everyone's here. Thank goodness. Yes. Looks like we made it. Yay, we made it, chat! Hoggers! Wait, oh my god, there's so many hidden things. What the fuck? The wind lies low, the fields are soaked with dew, and we will sleep beneath the earth at last. Alright. 16, 19. Oh my god, 6-9, Pog. We transform ourselves. Oath of the Mad. Oath of the Mad Lads. Alright, we're gonna try to finish up everything tonight, so... Hopefully the rest of these don't take too long. Dieter Grifferberg. This is my report on the Far North incident. I will submit my written report within 1 week. Thank you, Lieutenant, but I still have questions. What you've mentioned, getting into the mining district, investigating the miners, evacuating them under the army's gunfire, those are merely the process. An event must have cause, process, and result, just like how crops grow from seeds and yield fruits. I apologize for my poor presentation, Your High Excellency, but I have mentioned both the cause of the event and how we handled the aftermath. All scattered information. You've described the details, but you've not seen the big picture. How can the reader understand what the writer fails to perceive? You've forgotten how to write a report in the 5 years since you graduated from the military academy? Or do you want me to submit a fragmented, incomplete report to His Imperial Majesty? I can forgive your youthful errors, but Ursus cannot afford to wait. I apologize, I will fill in the gaps in the written report. We do not have the time to address the consequences of your omission. The price of trial and error is too high. I need you to tell me right here, right now, what role do you think Grand Duchess Elizabeth played? Were there signs of her association with the armies? It's for the infected that we rescued. Can they truly be of help to us? I'm not sure I have sufficient information to talk about it in an informed manner. You experienced the event firsthand. No one is more informed than you. Speak, child. I will listen. I believe that the Grand Duchess was simply going with the flow. She had learned about the Royal Guard's death and the miners' escape before we had even planned to enter the mining district. All she needed to do was to let a little information out, and the 4th Army would have an excuse to clean up and proceed toward the central governorate under the pretext of quelling the rebellion. This way, the Grand Duchess could cover up the death of a Royal Guard on her watch, and the army can deploy on the borders of the central governorate as it does now. As for why the army is doing this, I believe you know better than anyone. They mistake the Tsar's benevolence for weakness. They will pay the price. I concur with most of your speculation, Eloda, but there is one thing you're missing. The Urodstovo. It disappeared. I could not confirm whether it was real or not. I do not even feel the need to dig any deeper. After all, we witnessed the burning of the last Urodstovo with our own eyes. You do not believe it was the Urodstovo who appeared in the far north? I simply believe you know more than I do. The troubling madman, a poisonous relic of an older era. I will get to the bottom of it. Ursus does not need a Urodstovo anymore. Now, let us get back to the topic at hand. Were their goals accomplished, Lieutenant? They failed to hush up news of the ore vein exhaustion, which leads us to your other question. Can the infected that we rescued truly be of help to us? In fact, they've already helped. The belt of torches on the ice awakened all the outposts around Lake Neva on the Grifferberg side. Every household in Ursus has heard their message. Ursus abandoned them. Who will be next? Everyone asked the same question. The newspapers, intercity comms, late night radio. The miners in the mines ask, the workers in the city ask, wealthy citizens ask, poor vagabonds ask, soldiers ask, students ask. The Grand Duchess expected the miners to die in the far north, but they survived, testifying to the exhaustion of the ore veins and exposing the inadequacy of the reforms. Slow, gradual improvement is not enough for the pressing needs of Ursus's development. We must act before even more people are fed into the hungry machine of the Empire. Hungry Hippo. You said yourself that Ursus could no longer afford to wait. You're digressing, Lieutenant. You said Rhodes Island helped the infected miners send the message. Yes, right now, however, we should focus on... What do you think of Rhodes Island? We should be vigilant. They demonstrated military-level coordination during the tracking and evacuation process, and they possess a natural advantage in their understanding of the infected. There are plenty of reasons to be vigilant. Or perhaps their strength is something that we can leverage. As far as I'm aware, Rhodes Island has no permanent presence in Ursus. Perhaps we can invite them to set up a branch office in Grifferberg, or a nearby city. Perhaps. The Grand Duchess might strike first. She's not one to be rash. Did you mention the name Calcit to the Rhode Islanders? Yes, they said that Calcit previously served as a physician at Rhodes Island, but had died in an accident. Are you certain? I've dispatched a unit to the scene of the incident to ascertain. From what we know so far, there's no reason to think otherwise. So, Calcit is dead. The name that Chairman Witt extracted from the Chernobog lab files is no longer of use. You're looking for Calcit. Why? Because of the sarcophagus, of course. Ursus needs its energy. You know where it is? I don't know the specifics, unfortunately. But Witt gave you a name, Calcit. He wanted you to find Calcit through us. Witt trusts you. Of course, otherwise he wouldn't have sent me alone. Sent me to the far north alone. Yes, he trusts me. It's the duty of a soldier to follow orders, and it's not my place to complain, even if I should die in the far north. But it shouldn't be this way. Miners and civilians are massacred, but the Grand Duchess gets out unscathed? and the army is able to deploy a stone's throw from Grifferberg with no consequences. This isn't how things should be. How can I go back like this? Lieutenant Gorchakova, if I told you there was a way to bring Kalsid back to life, what would you do? What? Are you joking? How is that possible? Is this Kalsid like the Fae of legend, able to return to life whenever she wants? Wait a moment. The chairman did say that the secret police once believed Director Kalsid to have died in that incident, but you just tell me like that. Did you think I would trust you the same way in return? You're not even Earth sign. What if someone of us used to be? You. Even if you really do know nothing, we won't forget that you once stood with us there, helping evacuate the infected. We appreciate what you did, Lieutenant Gorchakova, even if you don't need our thanks, am I right? Tell me and I'll listen, once again as a child of Ursus. Alright, I knew I couldn't resist the chance to awaken a straying Ursine's identity. What I know about the sarcophagus is very limited. Lieutenant? I'm sorry, I think I got distracted. It's alright. Bad habits of the elderly. I can't stop myself when I started talking about the motherland and our future with the youth. Perhaps you really do need rest. I've taken up too much of your time. No, Your High Excellency, I was simply thinking about what you said. Get some rest, Lieutenant. Unlike the far north, Grifferberg still sees some daylight in this time of year. Do not forget to finish your report once you've rested. Oh, so this guy's actually appeared several times in the story. As the mines begin to reopen gradually in the northern tundra, the Third Army casts its gaze towards the central governorate. The Fourth Army continues its illegal presence on the border of the central governorate. How do you say this word? Governorate.
Governorate.
Weird. All students are advised to respect the cordon and refrain from traveling to the Lake Neva area. Yeah, we'll just say governor from now on. The First Army has begun to conscript students from dozens of universities in the central I already forgot what it is. Governorate. Authorization from the State Council. Without authorization. Student protests across the country are being bloodily suppressed. The 2nd and 7th Armies have been mobilized in response to Grifferberg's request. That's all you see in the papers these days. I've got a cousin going to school in the central governorate. Haven't heard from her in a while. Did you hear? Uchitelnitsa Koshelena didn't go to Deity Grifferberg Imperial University. She went to the mines to teach the miners how to read. That's so brave and selfless of her. I want to follow in her footsteps when I graduate. I hope we'll see her again. Don't listen to everything you read in the papers. It's all bad news to make us anxious and demoralize us. The student council is holding a protest in Igor Memorial Park. Are you going? Of course. Me too. Yeah, that's what I figured was gonna happen. So these are all the children of Ursus, but they're all like in college now. Which is... It's funny, everyone's pogging out for the next event and they don't know that it's a main story related event. There's a lot of movement in the military. Student and worker strikes are taking place all across the country, but they're being suppressed even swifter and more harshly than before. Also, the Grifferberg police recently arrested a student from literature department attempting to graffiti the Grand Hall of the State Council. I heard the Petrovsky group, Petrochesky group They're soliciting donations and trying to get him released. It's true, I checked with them. Every underground tabloid is spreading the news. It's about him and the words he wrote on the wall of the student of the council hall. The underground tabloids are printing far quicker than the censors can keep up. Let's put that in the next letter to Sonia. They should be on their way back to Grifferberg, come to think of it. Right, anyway. There are curfews everywhere. There's no guarantee they'll make it back on schedule. Yes, I hope things go smoothly on their side. They will. Too bad there's no Jang here for Rosa. Getting in wasn't that hard. Just because I hacked the monitors doesn't mean you can let your guard down. They say the session has been suspended indefinitely, but they could also resume at any time. The corridor leading to the meeting hall is still being patrolled 4 times an hour, not counting the time it takes to get out. You have 8 minutes to leave your mark. Key? Break something and take a piece? Can you do something that doesn't make so much noise and actually means something? Well, I'll think about it. Why do I have to dress like this anyway? It's not like my normal clothes are all that conspicuous. You're wearing a Grifferberg plumber's uniform. They don't have a seat on the council, but they have access to the council hall and they're responsible for maintenance work throughout the building. While there's no way for students like us, complete non-producers, to gain access to the council, much less gain any real influence. Why am I even explaining all this to you? I'm hanging up. You have 6 minutes. Funny out. Ugh. What should I do? 6 minutes. You got 6 minutes to face this. Bro's first instinct. What if I just peed on things? The student in the plumber's uniform casts his gaze towards the end of the council hall where the symbol of Urson Divine Glory shines bright on the wall. He thinks for a moment, then squints and pulls out a can of red spray paint. I don't see anything different. Brecken is on duty today, but his colleague, who lives next door to him, sent his youngest son to his place and asked him to take his shift today because he had a fever and a splitting headache. Brecken, being the kind-hearted man he is, agreed. Scarcely could he imagine what he would see when he walked into the council hall. Go Sudar, Biryushka! The golden symbol on the wall is fully covered in red paint. Beneath it are words written with the same red paint in the Ursine language. The victor displays the emblem of the vanquished for his vanity, but he will forever stand in the shadow of the vanquished if he cannot cast it away. Yakov Petrov, penned in prison in the autumn of 1076. Abnormal Spectrum Episode 16. The End. Chills. Chapter 16, Pog. Secret story stage unlocked. EG7, EG8, unexploded dud. How do you get an unexploded dud? Oh. You literally just do the missions. Wait, how do you get them? Clear 16, 18? Oh, all you have to do is clear the nodes? That's kind of cringe. Oh, so there's randomly 4 extra story things added, okay. I mean, sure, I guess. Ranking, we made it. The village near the Ursus Casimir's border where reunion is. This warm, egalitarian, idealistic place. Ursus Casimir's border. Oh, another sunny day! I don't seem to remember any winters ever being so warm. How wonderful. As long as the wheat we're planting survives the winter and we don't hit a catastrophe, we'll be self-sufficient next year. A little too early to celebrate after all I've been through. Come on, have a little optimism, babushka. There was a time we thought we'd have nowhere to go. And we'd all just die in the barrens, but now we have our own farm, a house, and hot porridge. Huh? Who's over there? It's Miss Tallulah. It's Miss Tallulah at 9. What the fuck is she wearing? New outfit unlocked? We got fucking Farmer Tallulah out here? Miss Tallulah! Do you come here to help pulling weeds? Tallulah, she's talking to you. Oh, yes, that's right. Am I doing it wrong? I saw everyone doing it this way, and the weeds here have grown pretty tall. So tall you can't see the wheat. No, you're doing it right. Pulling the weeds out will help make sure the wheat gets enough nutrients to survive the winter. You're such a quick learner. You've already pulled so many and you haven't hurt a single wheat bud. Looks like you don't need my help anymore. You taught us well. How's Lakov, by the way? The new medicine he's been taking is very efficient, thanks to you. He used to writhe in pain until he fell out of bed at night, but no more. Be sure to take care of yourself, too. I know, honestly, this is already much better than what I was expecting, getting to keep him by my side. Thank you, both of you, and bless the reunion movement. No need to thank me. It's been 2 years and you still feel uneasy when people show you their gratitude. I thought you'd have gotten used to it long ago. Well, I'm not the only one they should be thanking. Sure enough, they're united under Reunion's banner, but they should actually be thanking themselves. Not everyone has the courage and ability to rebuild their lives from the rubble. I hope they'll realize that. You might want to realize how obvious it is when your mind is drifting away. I was just wondering, when is Hui-Che going to come back again? Don't tell me you're worried about her. Every time she's here, she brings back news. Catastrophe messengers avoid this disputed area, and normal ones won't so much as pass through. The information network we've spent 2 years building up is still far from comprehensive. I'm waiting for Hui-Che to bring something more real. What kind of news do you want to hear? Anything. I want to know what's actually happening in Ursus right now. You don't believe what we saw in the West. What, you do? The upper class gave a little handout out of kindness, and that was enough to quell the anger for the most part. Enough to make those beset by injustice forget to think and resist. At the very least, we simply did not receive any requests for help from the mining districts, whether from the west or even farther away. Perhaps they just don't know of our existence, or they can't reach us. Besides, we still have yet to build a truly stable stronghold here. The people here haven't lost hope in us because of it. But they should, 9. Tallulah looks back in the direction where the sun is hanging high in the sky. She stares into its light until her eyes start to hurt. My god, what is this? Even if our village is almost self-sufficient right now, an unforeseen catastrophe could easily wipe everything out in one fell swoop. The first couple months saw that happen again and again, and it took much trial and error for us to make it here. But these peaceful days won't last long. I once believed that after our long journey, we'd have more companions leave us than remain. I never would have thought our group would grow larger. It's not because we ran into more oppressed people, it's because those who chose us haven't lost faith in us, even if they ought to have. All we've done is show them a bit of kindness. Most of them chose to give unconditional trust in return. Even after they felt the pain of survival time and time again, the barren lands can still yield these emotions more precious than gold? I can't, and after all that, I can't even imagine. Which is why I started to think, what if it's just how everything is supposed to unfold? This is the truth that these humblest people believe. They fall down, they get back up, they fail, and they start over. What's your point? We will fail again, 9. I think we don't have to fear this anymore. Well, you're wrong. I've never been afraid of it. But those who walked with us have never felt that fear. After all, not everyone has such a grand outlook as you. Many of them just hope to see the next sunrise. 9. The new suppressant pipeline's finished. Should we put it to use right away? Thalia. Yeah? If I were to tell you we're abandoning this place and heading to Dicey Grifferberg, what would you do? Huh. Of course I'm coming with you. Why? What about the others? Them too. We knew all along that reunion wasn't going to stop here. I don't think all of us should go. Everyone's been doing different things here for a while. Those of us who can fight should go with you, but the rest can still stay here. You're right. 9, it's just as he said. I think perhaps we're ready now. We're ready to face the hideous truth hiding behind all that's bright and colorful. After they've long taken root and proliferated, they can't all be pulled at once. In such a case, we can only keep pulling away, a second time and a third time, for as long as we live until someone finally succeeds. Now that we know who we must bring together, time may have come to break those shackles, and we should do it without hesitation. Uniting all those who can unite, and breaking all chains that should never have chained us. We need only a single opportunity. Tallulah, 9. My god, even Red is here? It's urgent. What is it, Red? It's not like you to look so nervous. I ran into a group of refugees near the village. They said they're miners who escaped the far north, and they're here because they've heard tell of reunion. I checked them over. They're unarmed, and they're all infected. I had them wait at the sentry post. We need you to decide what to do. From the far north? We haven't heard much from there. What do you mean they escaped? Yeah, not much intel ever leaks out of there. As for what happened, maybe it's better you hear from them. Thanks. Thanks for taking us in, kind lady. Mister. Are you the reunion movement we heard about? I never would have thought. What Rankin told us was true. My goodness. Slow down. We are a reunion, and we will do what we can to help all our suffering comrades. Could you please tell us what you've been through? There was a massacre in the far north. Uh-oh. Well, that was 7. Time for 8. Events of the past. The guns have stopped! Where we go now, not upwards, but down before the bombs reach us. Get up, Yuri, and the rest of you. We need to find Rankin in the place he was talking about. You know, the bravest ones of us have all left with Rankin to take the outpost. The bombing stopped, and we don't know what's going on up there. The only way to find them is up. Either we save them, or as Rankin said, remember them. Crawl, blow yourselves on with your pickaxes if you can't walk. But Rankin gave us his mining lamp. Do you remember what he said? He didn't say anything. That's right, he didn't say anything. This is no different from the supplies that they left behind. Or we can choose to leave it here as a reminder. Yes, reminder. Leave the lamp in the mining cart, the one that we pushed all the way here. If anyone ever comes through, I remember that you can write, Yuri. We've got some blank pages at the back of the logbook. We might as well not waste it. Come here. I'll tell you what to write. If anyone comes, at least they'll know what happened here. A mine. Not miners, a mine. Sir, where are we going? I don't think the factory's this way. Shut up and keep walking. I said walk! The mines have stopped again. So nothing for the processing plants to work with. Where would they take us if they don't need hands upstairs? They dragged even the sickest ones out of their beds. Half the mine is here. I don't want to keep walking. I don't want to die. Go through the forest to the lake. That's where you'll meet your end. Don't even think about running away. Heavy military boots step on the snowy forest floor, moving forward, urging forward. The miners are being escorted by far more than just a few men. Here, stop. Let's begin. Everyone on the ice. No, sir, please. Oh my god. The saber cuts her throat, spilling hot blood on the soldier's arm. For the glory of Ursus. Pause, Moy. Proceed. Next, fill the gap, hurry. Why do we have to be treated like this? Shut up, you or your buck. Were the Tsar's promises all a lie? Are our lives worth less than that of a burden beast? Tell me. As the soldier is about to raise his hands again, the rumbling of the ground becomes perceptible. It starts with a tiny crack from the surface from deep below before snowballing quickly. The ground trembles and the center of the lake collapses. The result of geological changes accumulated over time swallows the infected on the ice and their would-be executioners. Run! The miner shakes off the stunned soldier and runs in the direction they came from. Catastrophe. It's a catastrophe! Soldier, miner, killer, victim. The vast lake Angara accepts all and delivers all. Beneath the ice, an ancient nomadic city rises as the terrain changes, emerging through the sheet into the light of day. The old-style buildings and the writhing faces of the dead look the same as they did when the city sank. The fuck does that mean? Northern Tundra, Catastrophe, Lake. All those words crammed into this tiny space and I only recognize 3. You'll learn them in time. The lessons here are too basic for me. I'm planning to take over the work at the mines, which has been left untended for a while, and maybe learn a craft other than shoe repair. Once the curfew is lifted, I want to go to Dite Grifferberg. Why does everyone want to go to Grifferberg? Is it like the capital or something? Oh, it is the capital. Well, I guess I totally misunderstood that. I don't want to go to Grifferberg. I just want to learn to read. 3 words a day makes 21 a week in 1 month. Woo! Okay, how's it going there, my lady? Reporting for duty. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hello. Looks very respectfully. I'm glad to see your eagerness. Do you need help? These words still confuse me, Gusposa. You're talking about these nouns, right? That's the lesson for this week. We're learning about nouns. Nouns, yes. I think I'm starting to be able to tell them apart. But I can't quite get their meanings. What's this? Shimok. Ah. It's Simong. It's a name, like the name Angara, the lake of your name, or the lake, or your name, Vova. It's the name of a nomadic city. Brother, we just getting a random sniffa for no reason? Why the fuck did they even put her there? The youth bids his classmate farewell and goes into the mines ready to get to work. Mine tunnels left untended gradually wear down and eventually collapse. He will not allow it to happen as long as he is still here. The young man raises his mining lamp and begins his rounds, examining all the rail until he finds a mining cart at one of the forks that does not belong to this place. This is a mining lamp and a letter. This was once the place of a struggle. Damn it, the people who proposed connecting the mining districts were here. They wanted to occupy that garrison outpost. I knew the story was true. Phew. Whoever's lamp this was, it's in good condition. Maybe a little dusty, but it still worked. Maybe I should take it to Grifferberg and show everyone. This lamp without a name, and those people without names. Alright, I'm going to BRB really quickly. We will read these last two after I use the bathroom and get some more water. So I will BRB chat. Oops, you did the wrong. Okay, Jettermans. God, this is loud. Let us continue. EG9, Homecoming. Great Green Day song. All units, this is dispatch. All units, ceasefire immediately. We have an urgent request from Dike Gripperberg. Repeat, all units, ceasefire immediately. Please acknowledge. Ugh. Scope of the ceasefire. All active units. Acknowledged. Inform Lieutenant Yelchin and ensure that all units in the 2nd Division observe the ceasefire. All units remain on standby, maintain battle stations. All until the threat is completely eliminated, we shall continue to serve our duty to protect Dike Gripperberg and the people. Summon the Quartermaster. Sir, we do not have a Quartermaster for this operation. You expected this to be only a quick response and that it would not take much time to eliminate the rebellious infected. Respond to dispatch as usual. And what is your name, soldier? Private Vyacheslav Kinov, sir. Very well. Inform the Lieutenant, Private Kinov. Your services are not needed here for now. Bro just got fired in front of our eyes. Not really. You had me lead my boat to come to you for this little thing. You're out of your mind. Oh, look at you, Patya, all high and mighty in that shield guard armor. Does that pretty helmet of yours block your sight? Maggots in the rations, bolts that snap like twigs, and even duds. This is what they send us out to die with? If there are magnets in your rations, you eat them with the rations. If the weapons are hard to use your bare hands. We're soldiers, we fight and win. There are only two ends. Keep fighting or die. I don't know why they're dogs. You're the one who's out of his mind. If you could find that someone hasn't been doing his job, you report to your superior, not complain to me here. I'm not the quartermaster. I thought the defender regiments were supposed to be on the top deck. Sorry, sir. I was away from my post. I will report this to the commissioner, the commissar myself. Hello. Sir! What did you find out, soldier? Tell me the reason for your anger. The quality of our supplies and equipment on this operation is exceedingly poor. The rations are insufficient, the cans damaged and filled with maggots. Many of the bolts were not made of steel but crude iron. And the reserve original bombs are so weak that they're little more than glorified duds. How are we supposed to proceed the operation with these? Why did you enlist, soldier? To speak up! To prove myself! I want people to know my name. Like they know yours. They'll know your name when the army sends your tags back to your mother and she etches them on a white birch tree. No, not like that. There's little room for the individual to choose when the collective is at war. But keep this hope in your heart, boy, and your discovery too. For the survival of Ursus and her people, there's only one option. Set this land on fire. Oh, that was a quick one. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be that fast. That was fucking useless. Alright, EG10. No way forward. Is this the Rhodes Island ending? I don't know why they made these like this. They could have just made one end thing with all of this, but... Oh. It hurts. The rocks are piercing the flesh. I can almost hear them growing. Why am I still alive? I'm exhausted. I can't feel my limbs. Run. Run to the east. Death awaits in the south. Death awaits in the north. In the west, the mines. There are a dead end, just like those in the far north. I can run from the far north. How do I run from pain? Ugh. I can't run anymore. This is it. Yeah. Is someone there? I'll take a look. No, please, let me. I can sense that it's only a poor soul who has suffered much. Ooh, didn't expect to see her here. What the fuck? I don't remember her name, but yeah. Exhausted, dehydrated, starved. You're infected too. He's one of us, comrades. Save him. Save him just as you saved all of us. Please, perform your miracle. It's not a miracle. Oripathy is not the main reason for his pain. I can only stop his illness from tormenting him. I cannot give him food, clean water, or a place to sleep. I can't perform miracles. I'm not all powerful. I simply believe. You're always so humble. We understand. Can you hear me, sir? I'll hold your hand. Believe. Believe in our life. Believe in our body and mind. Believe every beat of our heart. Believe every inhale and exhale. Believe that we are the source of all knowledge. Believe we are the source of all strength. No longer will you live in fear of death. The pain brought about by the rapid growth of Originum in his body began to fade. He can still hear the voices, but he is no longer writhing in pain. Who are you? You saved me. What can I do to repay you? You can call me Hierda, like everyone else here. Miracle. Hierda has once again saved our comrade. She saved all of us. With her motherly caress, she takes away our pain. Hierda. 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 Yes, that is my name. What do you look like? I can't see you clearly or any of the others. Your head is wounded. Did you fall and hurt yourself? Maybe a mild brain hemorrhage is affecting your vision. Don't worry, we can help you walk. Where are you going? I don't know. Then come with us, for now. You're taking us to a place without pain, right? Yes, as long as you're willing to come with me. As long as we believe. Whoa. Well, I guess that's chapter 16. Overall, it was alright. Interesting, we got 2 bosses out of it. So let's try to do this on hard mode. So we can bring... The thing is, we basically have to like burst her down pretty quickly. Or else we're fucked. Okay, and then who else can we bring? We need an Eeler. Slower sounds kind of nice. And then I'll just bring bagpipe. Why not? Okay. Let's do this on hard then.
確かにそろそろ体を動かす頃。
This is pretty much just a setup chapter anyway, though, so I don't expect too much.
あまりまず絶望の匂いまではカムフラージュできないわ。
命令を想像したことある。友も故郷
I
も
was not expecting
二
her
度と
to
戻らなくなる
instantly
ことを。
fucking die.
武器なら目の前にあるでしょ。何を待ってるの。
絹糸を刃先の前に差し出さないで。待機中。ご指示を。邪悪を壊滅しうる勇猛さ。
ショーン、どうしようかな。君の正体すぐに分かっちゃったんだけど。命令を。子供たちの悲鳴が聞こえる。
オリジニウムこんにゃくを乗せた溶岩には絶対に近づかないでくださいね。
はいよ。
命の赤いベルベットがこの死の宝石の下に敷かれているの。
私の名前を全てのオリジに想像したことある。友も故郷も二度と戻らなくなることを。
先輩どうかご心配
Ooh,
なく。
that's a little problematic.
それでは先輩よりも待機中。
聞いてる。誰かに気づく前にあなたの下に影に沈めてあげる。どうすればいいかくらいわかる。私に命令しないで。
武器なら目の前にあるでしょ。何を待ってるの。
I'm afraid that was gonna happen.
影すら捉えさせない。
命令を。
聞いてるけど。どうすれば恐怖を隠せない。どうすればいいかくらいわかるわ。私に命令しないで。
Wait, what did she kill?
お星様にあ
Problematic?
んたたちの悲鳴を聞かせてやるわ。
私を追って影に踏み込んでこい。
悪くない場所だ。いい知らせだ。あんたたち世界を半分滅ぼしたってのにまだ私を倒せないなんて無残な。そんなにコソコソしなくていいよ。
私の侵入に抗うことは不可能だ。
絶望の匂いもカムフラージュできない。
足元の影を知る。
Oh, right. I forgot that happens. Oops.
誰を餌にするか決まった。足元を見てみなさい。
お星様にあんたたちの悲鳴を聞かせてやるわ。
熟慮の賜物だな。
ここに立
That was
つ
bad.
私の使命。
私が絹糸をもてあそんであげる。
足元の影は君のものではない。
大声出してみなさいよドクター。
絶望の匂いもカムフラージュできない。
悪くない場所だ。私に指図し。子供たちの悲鳴が聞こえる。私に指図するな。
あなたたちの決意がこのドレスを赤く染め上げたの。
私が死守する。
悪霊の賜物だな。
想像したことある？友も故郷も二度と戻らなくなることを。武器なら目の前にあるでしょ。何を待ってるの？見なよ、諸君。この世
Okay,
には
I
裏
mean,
切ること
I
が
brought
な
a
い。
pretty broken team, so not too surprised that we kind of fucking crushed this, huh?
聞いている。
悪い知らせ、あんたたちって世界を半分滅ぼしたってのに、まだ私を倒せないなんて無様ね。
聞いている。私を声にして。
哀れ。
Oh, that's less than ideal.
悪くない場所だ。言われなくても一匹も逃げられると思うな。
Okay. Cool Leo soup.
どんな状況でも勝
Hey, we got a medal for that.
昔と変わらないわね。ただあの頃と違う。
So we get all the medals?
その喜びように偽りはなさそうだけど。
For the medals. Health stages.
ドクター、そばに寄って。
Oh, we have to do these two. Okay. You can trim that one, sure. Alright, chat. GG's. That was chapter 16. Yeah, like I said, overall, pretty much just a setup section, but you know, there's some. Oh, yeah, the medals are here. Oh, this is updated to this now. All the torches. That's kind of cool. I like that this changes. I'm a big fucking sucker for that. Yeah, actually, people riot. I don't think I can spend any more of this. I get a pack of sugar. I'll put that in my coffee tomorrow. So otherwise, I'm probably just gonna go chill out, go play some RuneScape, and call it a nice casual evening. I would like to unlock some more Radiant stuff, but honestly, I think that's a good spot. My voice is dying, so yeah. Okay, so I will update everyone tomorrow about what's happening with E33 and the streams the next 2 days. I basically have to figure out if I'm getting picked up on Saturday or if I'm going somewhere on Friday, so I will let you guys know as soon as I know, which will hopefully be mid-afternoon, midday tomorrow. So I will let you guys know what's going on with that, and then I will talk to you all tomorrow for hopefully a RuneScape stream. If not, then an E33 stream for the last stream of the week, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, I'll update on Discord. I'll let you guys know as always. Thanks for hanging out. You were here, howling, for the end of chapter 16, so you can type you were here, or you can type I was here. You were here. Yeah, type you were here, true. To remind me. Hopefully the chat window will get fixed, and if it doesn't get fixed, I'll have to update it to this new layout, but I'll try to fix it. Yeah, anyway, I will see you all tomorrow for something. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good rest of the evening, wherever you're at. I'll catch you all tomorrow for some more streamers. So thanks for hanging out, everyone. Have a good night, and as always, peace out, my peeps. Good night, everyone.